Hello everybody, how's it going? I'm Moon Crystal, or on this particular baby tank, it is Yenalani Night Moon. And I gotta build up my ether some more on my warrior, and then I'm gonna go back to leveling up my alchemy crafter so I can continue on my self-sufficient crafting no HUD in dungeons challenge. And I'm using deep dungeons as my way to fine-tune, you know, my talent. You're welcome. How's it going? Sorry, I got a little bit of a froggy in my throat. How's it going? Alright. I gotta build up my ether some more. Sure, that's what I'm doing. I'm building up my ether. It's only plus 20, but... Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Alicia. Or Alice. I'm sorry. I said that so wrong. I didn't mean to. I hope everything's going good. Let me learn how to type and spell. That's a lot. There we go. Let's type that out. Hope you're doing good. I'm about to start this madness. I go ahead and reset this to... No, wait. I need to reset that. Because I still need to get my ether up. It's still exceptionally low. I will not be doing no third sets like that. Withdrawal. And this is my baby tank, so he is doing good. Yeah. Oh, there's something here. Ah, that's what I'm looking for. Gotta build in your shout out. So what have you been doing today, Dietern? I hope your day's been going good. Islo? Dear goodness, that whole name is so hard to spell. My goodness. I had to check that once, twice, checking the list 3 times, make sure I got that right. Hey NH, how's it going? What did I do with that? Okay, right there. Ugh. Oh, I'm gonna be crafting alchemy, but I wanted to get the 2 floors knocked out and pull Palace of the Dead to get my ether up, and then I'm gonna go back to alchemy. So in I go. No HUD. You know? Oh yeah, I gotta reset that. I said I was gonna do that, and then I forgot. I got to talking. Put that mouse equip. Take this one. But I'm still working on alchemy. I gotta get that finished up to recipe level 35, then start working on culinary. Then get the warrior questline done. Start unlocking the other classes. Get them leveled up, you know. Lots and lots of Palace of the Dead thingies. No, not just Palace of the Dead. Self-sufficient crafting, no HUD and dungeon thingies. This is just one of many things to do. But I hope everybody's doing good. Look around for stuff I'm never going to use. The only thing I really want are blue chests because I need my ether out. The gold I'm not going to use since I'm not using my HUD, so no gold. Just the blue. Just get my ether out. Let's see. Oh, the mousie's dead. I know there's another one. These ones are so hard to find. Because they kind of blend into the floor color. I think so, but I think you have to kind of pay for it. But I have been kind of doing some of the glamour stuff, but without the glamour prisms, because I haven't gotten to that point where I can craft them yet. I mean, I do have a few shorts out there that go into, this outfit is disgusting. Like, you know, my Tin Man, like, I look like I'm going into a Wizard of Oz interview, only as a Makote, you know, instead of the Tin Man himself. I'm like, oh my god. But I finally got your follow request approved. So TikTok is being really, really pain in my rear end right now. So yesterday I've been trying to follow people back because so many people have been viewing my shorts. And so I'm trying to follow people back and, you know, go watch some of their videos or whatever. And it's like, you can't like anybody else for a while. And it's been 2 days. I'm like, geez, how long is your cooldown timer? I feel bad because I want to follow people. I want to go, you know, return the love. But, so, yeah, I'm gonna, like, do the first two sets again today and tomorrow, and then hopefully my ether will be high enough that I can attempt the third set. It also gets my levels up, too. Continue working on alchemy, get the culinary done, get the fishing, mining, and the botany logs completed out. But this outfit's so much better than the Tin Man outfit. It's like, you got my Vieira with her nice, pretty little, you know, sundress, and then you got the Tin Man. And I'm like, oh my god. Alright. I'm only looking for blue chests. Orange, or whatever color that is. Is that copper? It's copper. Oh no, yeah, they do help. Oh, was that you? The Alice, Isle Standing Wander, was that you? I still can't say that, and I tried typing that, and I had to, like, literally peck at my keyboard for that one. I don't know why I just did that. You know what? Just to get them out of my way. I saw that. I appreciate it. I think I'll just call it Alice. It's so hard to say that. No, I just turned into a damn froggy. Pick this up. So I figured I'm gonna go ahead and integrate my two challenges into one because they kind of go along the same lines anyway. It just means I'm making the first challenge a little bit harder, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. And I can use my main to practice, so that's the way I'm gonna go about it. Damn it. I do need to finish leveling her up, though. Yeah, I mean, I've been trying to think about it because those are two immense challenges, and it's kind of hard to integrate both of them. I'm gonna go ahead and finish leveling all my combat classes on the other one, and I can use that one to practice this challenge. I'm just hoping my my internet doesn't be stupid. I restarted my whole computer, sure, hopefully, you know. Yeah, I noticed it's like giving me some problems too. I can do it from my computer, but I'll have to do it in between sets. Oh yeah, TikTok's available on... Oh yeah. Like, if you go on your PC, at the very top, it'll say who's live, like, on your friends list. And, that's how I knew James was... I think James is live right now. But I was on my phone watching him earlier because I was out and about. Yeah, I'll just have to get to the lakes, like, between floors. No, I haven't. Pretty much just tales of like Berseria, Symphonia, Zestiria. I haven't finished Symphonia yet though. Final Fantasy 13, 13-2, Final Fantasy 1, and Code Vein in this. And then World of Warcraft, which you will never see me ever play again. I'm totally done. My hatred for World of Warcraft, we won't even get into that. I just hate it. The whole freaking game system can go down and I wouldn't freaking lose any sleep over it. I might actually get my husband back. Because he's glued to that game. I do appreciate it. I love this game. I know a lot of people are getting tired of or bored with it, but I've only been playing like about a year. And there's so much untapped potential with this game that I just find that I can do and enjoy myself, talk to the community, hang out. If you guys need any help, my Viera is always on standby. You know, I can spend the last 30 minutes to an hour helping you guys out. Whatever. Let's see, I thought there was a bat in here. You sneaked behind me earlier, huh? I didn't see you driving behind my car earlier. Oh, are you talking about on the game? And I was yesterday gonna like do stuff with the community yesterday, but the internet decided to be a total garbage fest. Like, well, okay. It depends on the version of World of Warcraft you're talking about. If you're talking about Classic, Burning Crusade, maybe even Cataclysm, it was a good game. And then you had stuff like, you know, I guess Wrath wasn't that bad, but I ended up going to Iraq and I deployed, so I missed more than 3/4 of it. It started kind of going a little downhill when it got to, you know, the whole like monk thing came out, you know? I didn't like it as much, but it still wasn't completely bad. And then you came out with Shadowlands. I couldn't stand it. You know, I don't know what it is about it that I hate it so much, but I hated it. And then, Dragonflight came out. I think that's when I truly left. Because it's like, nope, can't do it. You've got a brand new class that they really didn't put a whole lot of love and thought into, in my opinion, as far as a healing class. And then it's like, oh, let's just roll out a support build on it instead of improving it. So I just got tired of it. I played the new expansion for 4 hours. Total waste of $80. And I'm like, nope, I'm done. I ain't going back. Hubby, you can have my guild or delete it. I don't care. And yes, I'm working on leveling up a little bit. I don't want to be too under leveled when I go and fight Death Gaze. it's not just how it's prettier. I mean, there were some things about World of Warcraft that did have some decent graphics, almost phenomenal in some cases, but their storyline is lacking. They'll start off strong, but then it's like, did you guys put the middle of the story in the book? Or did you just rip it out and go straight to the end? They're not good with their storytelling. They're really not. That's where Final Fantasy XIV really shines. You know what? That was the halfway cutscene, so where the heck were the Hornets? I don't know. I guess I'll run into them eventually. At least I finally got rid of the freaking tin can. I just don't sometimes like how they portray the women in this game, especially in A Realm Reborn. It's like, what, are you guys just here for show and helping the men get some relief or something? Because, you know, these uniforms in the military I come from, would have not been acceptable. I probably would have been court-martialed for showing up to work looking like that. Yes, I was for 8 years. From 2005 to 2013. Now I'm 80% disabled. I got medically retired. It's it. They said you're broke. Go away. If they took third-party support, glamour system, more mounts, friends list, shareable quests from WoW, and add the 14 to be super oh yeah. Yep. I'm a vet. It's okay. Y'all don't have to say thank you for your service. It was just something to pay the bills. It's cool. I started out enlisted and then I moved over to the officer corps and then I just retired. I did 1 tour in Iraq, unlike my poor little brother who did like 4. He's the only one in my family that's still in. He's serving in the National Guard, so... He was active duty, and then he went to National Guard. My little sister was in, and then my other sister, she married a captain. That didn't end well. Her husband was a total duty bag. Yeah, he did a lot of tours. He did some in Afghanistan, he did some in Iraq, and he's been down near the California and Arizona border fighting the cartel. So he's been dealing with that mess. Oh yeah, Army's very good about breaking their people. They ain't good about putting us back together. It's kind of like Humpty Dumpty fell on, sat on a wall, Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall, and nobody could put Humpty Dumpty back together again. That fits the Army soldiers very well. Welcome to the show, Craneser. And thank you. You know, it's kind of crazy. I've been on Twitch for a little over 2 years. And my growth has not been very good. It's been kind of like, steady 4 or 5 people. But I've gotten more growth out of TikTok in the last couple of months than I ever saw on TikTok or Twitch. I don't know what's up with that. Even YouTube's starting to grow.
Oh. It's going to be a long night.
I love that woman. That's the great thing about Twitch, though. You can do the blurpies. I don't even know why I checked those, because I'm not going to use them, but it's kind of like one of those OCD things I have that it's like it's there, and I feel like I didn't explore the room if it's because it's not like I could take it out of the dungeon, so it's fine. I just don't like it being there because it's like, oh, there's a chest in here. Did I not explore it? Now, why does TikTok hide some of the comments? Alright. And the reason I'm looping around twice is because I want to make sure that, you know, I get enough XP for the boss, because I did come back through just to see what the health would be like, you know? And it was bad. I was like, holy moly, it was bad. Oh yeah, I did. I don't know what I blocked, but I probably did. People have a tendency to say very childish and immature things that you would think that grown men and women would not do. And, yeah, no. So I went to Streamlabs and I blocked a lot of it, so it should be, that should be an effect on TikTok. Now, my chat systems, no. But, I mean, like, I don't want to hear about what you're doing in your bedroom. That's private stuff. You can keep that crap. You know, you want that kind of stuff? Please go to one of the Just Chatting live sessions. I'm pretty sure they'll welcome your comments. But, you know, I got a little girl that, you know, she's already saying enough bad words. I don't need to add to her vocabulary. And I don't know who's watching. It could be some kid that's playing Final Fantasy XIV with their parents or something. So I don't want this to be that kind of channel. So, yeah, it can be. And the reason I don't put my face on camera is because, you know, my little girl, you know, she's constantly in the... I don't want her in the camera. I do not want my kids in the camera at all. I'm very adamant about that. Because YouTube has something very specific in its tags, like, are there kids in this video? And I'm going to put no. There's not. Yup. Because you know, I've met people on the internet. I thought they were completely legit people, you know, good character, good person. At least that's how they portrayed themselves to be. And then we find out that they're total creepos that are being sentenced to 2 different states for a lot of things. None of it good. And all with minors. So it was very disturbing. And so I protect my kids that way. No, it's not. And it should be. You know, how hard is it for a grown man or woman to go in and say they're like 12 or 13 years old, start talking to somebody? I mean, there was, I think, it was either a TikTok video or a YouTube short where this little kid, he didn't look like he was 12 or 13 years old, and apparently his Roblox girlfriend was cheating on him or something. I'm like, he looks like he's 12 years old. Why does he even have a girlfriend to begin with? And then he's flipping off his parent? I don't think so. I'd be taking that phone, cutting off the damn service, and he wouldn't be getting his damn phone back. Yeah, okay, so you know what I'm talking about. It just showed up on my feed. I'm like, first of all, why would you even put that on a short? Second of all, why does your kid even date anybody from the internet at that age? There are child laws in, you know, place for a reason. How about we, like, honor those laws, please? Protect your kiddos. That's probably like the one thing me and one of my sisters agree on. And I don't deny access to the internet to my kids, but I daggone well sure will know what they're doing, who they're talking to, what they're typing, what they're reading. Because, you know, for the longest time, they don't know how to clear their internet history. So guess what? I know how to go check their internet history. They don't know how to clear the cache. So mommy knows how to investigate that, because guess what I did in the Army as a military intelligence analyst. So that was the kind of stuff I looked for. Yep. My son's got a friend he's been friends with since middle school. They do games all the time together. And they're always on the phone talking. Of course, they're always cussing at each other. But hey, the two are always talking and hanging out together. My poor kid, he's 19 years old and he's so well behaved, but he's homeschooled. So he comes in yesterday and he's like, Mom, can I go spend the night with my friend? I'm like, dude, you're 19. If you need a ride, just let me know. But you don't have to ask my permission to go hang out with a friend. Now, if it's a girl, I just need a phone number and an address so I know where to look in case you don't come back home. Yep. Although he looks at his little sister, the autistic one that's like really rough to handle. He's like, Mom, I don't want a kid. She is a baby repellent. He's like, you don't need to go to the store and buy me anything. She's the perfect protection because I don't want that in my life. So he's like, poor Ashlyn. She's that poor baby. Oh, I know, isn't it? I feel like I got more room, too. It's a little slower, though, because I'm being way more cautious than I would be if I was, I am gonna try this on my monk, though. I just gotta... This is my baby alt, so I do have a character. She's been through the entire game. And I will be practicing this challenge on her. Just so I can get the keys memorized. But she's not just doing deep dungeons. She's doing the entire game where I go into dungeons and attempt to clear with no HUD. And I'm in Palace of the Dead, so yeah. But the reason I started with my warrior, because the self-sufficient crafting challenge, I started in Limsa. And if you know how Limsa works, it's an island. You can't get on the ferries and just go traveling. Because the ferries will say, oh, it's not operational yet. It's tied to the storyline, so you can't go anywhere until you get the pass to go airship traveling. So I was stuck in her level 5 starter gear with her little battle axe until I got the airship pass. And I'm like, man, because I couldn't craft nothing. I couldn't get ore, I couldn't get cloth, and you can't weave until you freaking have a scythe. So I was like, oh my god. So it took me forever to start being able to craft my warrior's gear because I had to unlock all the different, crafting classes first. And then you had to level all that up to start crafting your gear. And the whole idea was actually inspired by Wrath Games, to be honest. Because he's, if you guys have been around the internet, you know who Wrath Games is. He's the guy that's like doing that solo only challenge kind of thing. And it kind of started with something like that, but it kind of bored me a little bit. It's like, that's not fun. The crafting idea was cool. I was cool with that. But I get into my first dungeon and I'm just like, I've done all this before. I'm kind of a solo player anyway. So what can I do to make it fun? And so, bored out of my mind, I just turned my HUD off. Not really thinking anything about it. I was having fun. And then suddenly everybody starts coming in and I was like, where's your HUD? Oh, I turned it off. And it just completely baffled people because it's like, you can play like that? I'm like, yeah. It's no different than playing a video game and you gotta memorize the keys on your control pad. And I feel like it's less restrictive in a way, because I feel like I got to thinking about it some more. So how much time do you spend looking at your screen, trying to memorize where your different buttons are? Yeah, some of it's memorized, but you're looking at it. So there's a slight delay between your eyes and what you're going to actually push. So now I'm not even thinking about it. I've just got the keys memorized. And I'm only going to do the first 2 sets. Her ether is too low to try for the 3rd set right now, because this is my baby. She's my all. She is not plus 99 at all. I think when I came in here today, it was plus 20, plus 20. You know, 20 seconds is actually a lot longer than I thought it was. But I was gonna clear the first 2 sets, go back to my alchemy, level that up some more, get my culinary up tomorrow. But my ultimate goal is to clear every dungeon, at least with main story for sure, with no HUD. Actually, I'm gonna just do the whole game with no HUD, like all the dungeons. I can even do the raids like that. Nobody on the other team's gonna know about it. Half those people don't even know how to work with each other anyway. So, you know what? My ether didn't go up at all. Damn it. Alright, so I do have to turn it back on to leave. And we'll go do the 2nd set. And then I'll go back into the wild world. I do have a main, and towards the end, I'll switch over to her. And if, you know, anybody wants to do roulettes and stuff, or you guys need any help with earlier content, like, you know, getting some content done, I'm willing. Sure, just let me know. I'm basically looking for blue chest. There's 1, 2, 3 different ways to go. I always try to go the same direction. Just so if you try something like this with the no HUD, always just go the same direction and follow the wall. Kind of like a maze. You're trapped in a maze. You don't know where you're going. Follow the yellow brick road. Just put your hand on the wall and keep on going. And I'm essentially doing this without Palmanders because I don't turn my HUD back on to use them. I don't know if that'll work with Behemoth though. I've never been that high, but I don't know if that'll work with Behemoth. I'll have to try it on my actual main and see if that's even possible. It might be. I don't know. I'd have to get the timing down on that one. Who knows, I might try the 3rd set and just see how far I get. Yes, the timing can be very, very iffy, especially with Behemoth, because a lot of your creators like Angelus and FinH, they've done it so much and cleared on all classes. I don't even have my Necromancer title yet, or Lone Hero. I got Lonely Explorer. But they got all the timing down. I've watched their videos, and they're doing it with strength and steel and all that other stuff. So I don't know if it's even possible. It might be, but it comes down to healing and DPS. And the level 100 floor boss, I don't know. I don't know if you have to temporarily turn on the HUD, use the Palmanders you need, and then turn it right back off. Because a level 100 boss does a thing where, or floor 100, I should say floor 100. He does a thing where he starts summoning ads. Then you kill them, and then you go back to the boss. Not only do they keep respawning, but he summons more and more. You kill them, he summons more, until you're nothing but surrounded by ads. Bunch of dead things. And it comes down to a battle of attrition. Who's gonna die first? You or the boss, because you've got nothing but ads surrounding you. So how do you deal with that if you don't have a HUD? So that's something to consider. It's kind of like one of those things, like, do I make a temporary brief little exception and turn it on, or can I do it without the HUD? That's what we're gonna find out. Ida, I'm not worried about her. I just gotta get my ether up and be able to navigate the floors and the bosses. But that floor 100 boss, that's gonna be interesting. It's definitely something nobody has tried. I was, because I've been trying to up my game, trying to get people into my channel, trying to grow my channel, trying to be unique. Like, what is other people doing, and how can I make this challenge my own? And you know what the AI told me? Nobody is doing this. You are doing something completely insane. That's what the AI told me. I was like, oh, well, okay then. I'm insane, but you know what? This whole freaking place is insane. The other thing is, you don't know if you've got affixes on you. Like, no sprint in place, no items, no abilities, no potions. You have no idea what type of affix is on you. You don't have any idea if you've got a no healing in effect either. And so it's all a gamble. That's what's making this... Well, if I'm in a party, maybe, but I wouldn't even do it then. I'm a tank. Now, if I was a healer, maybe. And I'll tell you why, because you got to keep them alive. In that case, I would probably make an exception if you're in a group, because that's your job. You're supposed to be keeping people alive. The healer, I could see that being an exception with the party thing. But I'm not a new player. I got the Sprout icon, but do I literally talk and play like a new player? Come on. Oh, thanks for the 5,000. I need to get back in there and start pushing that up a little bit. And the other thing, here's another thing about the no HUD challenge. You gotta figure out when your spells unlock. Like, I'm still waiting for Storm's Path? Is it Storm's Path? The one that when it procs, it heals me. But it hasn't unlocked yet because I haven't reached level 35. Yeah, I don't even see that. I got no health bar up. Shit. Oh, yeah. And it started as something I was just doing for funsies. But it got me to thinking, it's like, you know what? Nobody is doing this. Is it doable? So I kind of changed my original challenge around. And, I know some people frown upon that. But I did mention, I'll change it as I go because I didn't know where I was going with it. Didn't know if I would even like it. And some of it I did and some of it I didn't. The crafting idea, totally love it. Because I feel like I'm on a home shopping network channel. I get to make my clothes, try them on, and then comment on them. So that will be my fashion network advice. This outfit is total garbage. And then when I can make my glamour prisms, instead of the gear that you would normally get from questing and stuff, because I'm getting rid of all that on this character, I'm gonna glamour the stuff that I make and build my wardrobe from that. That's where I'm going, because I know people in my shorts have suggested, well, you can go get PvP gear. I was like, well, no, I can't, because I didn't make it. Unless there's PvP crafted gear, I didn't make it, so I can't wear it. The only thing that I'm allowed to buy is stuff that you cannot craft or farm. And there are a couple things that you can't do that with. There are a handful of things. But for the most part, if you can make it, you make it. Yep. And the more I thought about it, I was like, ew. And I know there's an affix in place. Oh, I got no potions. Ha! I have no potions. So the no items is in effect right now. The abilities are working, I think. I'll have to try provoke and see if that's working. So I'm guessing about what affix is in place, and then sometimes I get it right and sometimes I don't. This is so fun. Okay, so I do have my ability still. I just don't have Storm's Path yet, so am I gonna live or am I gonna die? Okay, he's in the wall and it's kinda hard to get him. Would you come out of the damn wall so I can click on you, damn it? Once I get it unlocked, yes. I don't have it unlocked yet. I am selling it, though. I don't do market board, but I do sell it. It doesn't give me much. It gives me like 1 to 5 gold. I get more money out of Palace of the Dead than I do my gear. Kind of stupid. And anytime quest rewards pop up, I just always take the gold piece. I don't ever pick gear. In regular dungeons, I don't open up the chest, and then I get rid of the gear that drops at the end because it's automatic. I just immediately discard it in front of everybody so that they know I'm not keeping it. So I'm gonna run away on this because I don't have any potions. And I don't want to have, because that lightning damage does a lot of damage. Would he come on? Dear God. He's pissing me off. I'm gonna have to wait a second, because I don't even know if no auto heals is on. But yeah, I will break down the gear. I mean, especially the gear I make. Oh shoot, slime ball. Oh, I got Storm's Path. Yay. And feel free to keep asking me questions. This is a completely insane idea. It's just something I randomly came up with. The only one I know for sure that I'm gonna have to go into a group with is Crystal Tower. That's just, there's no way around that. But I'm still gonna turn my HUD off. Watch me. I will turn my HUD off for that. It's Crystal Tower. I got that whole place memorized. And there's 3 other freaking tanks. But because I don't do roulettes, Palace of the Dead is my way to level. At least up to 50 and 60. I think that's all the rooms. I don't know. I get to talking and I forget. I feel like the screen is so much bigger though. For those probably not watching on Twitch, commercials are coming up. Yep, I didn't clear this room. And you know what? I have no idea what my time is either. Only thing I can really go off is the timer on my my stream and look at the time when I start and kind of go from that and kind of keep on pace with that. Because otherwise, I don't have the Duty Finder timer. Because you only got 1 hour to clear each set. Okay. Ooh, horsies. Alright, we got another affix in place. So we can use potions. I don't know if sprint's off cooldown, so see if that works. Okay, I got abilities. I think I've got damage decrease in effect because that kind of took a little longer than it should have to die. You know what else I haven't seen? I haven't seen no freaking blue chests. Where the hell are my blue chests? Oh, there's a slime ball. Almost didn't see him. Welcome back, Taurus. I will be uploading some more Code Vein stuff soon. I just gotta go through and record it because I gotta still do the map for Town of Sacrifice. I gotta get that, pick up any side quests because Daryl has some side quests that he's gonna. No, it's not Daryl. There's a guy. There's actually two guys over in that orange place. I already forgot what it's called. Dried Up Trench or something like that. There's like 2 side quests over there. I gotta go do those. Do the map that's over there with the cathedral. I gotta grab that one. Still do the Forgotten Memories. Which one? Code Vein? Oh, I love Code Vein. I wouldn't say it's my favorite anymore, but I still really like it. But it's not, I don't want to mix it up with my challenge and start streaming that live and get people confused with what I'm about, but I don't mind playing it and putting it up for people to use. Because, you know, I do like the game, and I don't mind playing it. I will stream the second one, though. Because I'm making that very clear to everybody. Like, you may not know me for this content, but I'm still gonna play it. Because I've been waiting for a long time for a new version to come out. I you know, when I first started playing that game, I got through it, did all the endings, tried different challenges on it, and I would go to the internet and look every day. Is Code Vein 2 coming out? Is Code Vein 2 coming out? And everybody on the forums would say it's not good enough. It's never going to get another release. Just quit asking for it. So I just gave up, you know? And, you know, you never saw anything from the creators that they were ever intending on making a second one. So I was like, whatever. I quit. I give up. So I'm currently doing a full playthrough of all 3 different endings. I'm going to go through it the first time, get the endings, get the bad endings, and then I'll go through the other 2 times and put up the other cutscenes and stuff that are missing out of it. So people will have that. That's also why you don't hear any real voiceover with that game, because I feel like that game is just mostly people are using it for kind of more of a playthrough walkthrough kind of thing than more of a, you know, stream type of thing. They're going there because they want specific things. Like, I think you were telling me you were using Cathedral to kind of navigate through that place. And I'll tell you, the reason I made that video is because a lot of the stuff, the maps and garbage, were total garbage when I was first playing it. Like, I couldn't read their maps. They had lines all over the place. I'm like, what the hell do these lines mean? They don't tell me squat how to get through this place. So that's why I do like a step-by-step, oh crap, we're in a lot of shit. This might be game over. Yep. Because I hit that silent trap, that was done. That's game over. Aww. That's a screenshot if I ever saw it. That is so... I love it. Killed by a slime ball. Hey, Ratman. Alright, time to go back to alchemy.